the new king of the jungle. Once upon a time in a jungle, there lived a ferocious lion. His name was Vanraj, and he was the king of the jungle. He was a great leader and kept the jungle in order. Over the years, Vanraj grew old and weak. One day, he called his minister, Chatura the fox, and said, Chatura, I am getting old now. My fragile frame cannot carry the burden of this crown anymore. I should retire and declare a new king. Hence, I have decided to hold a contest in the jungle. Then Vanraj ordered Chatura, inform all the animals to assemble at the jungle's big rock on the night of the full moon for the contest. Whoever wins will be declared as the new king of the jungle. Soon, the news of the new king being elected spread like fire in the jungle. All animals waited for the contest with bated breaths. On the night of the full moon, everyone gathered at the big rock. When the moon was up, Vanraj came on the rock and gave a loud roar. Then Chatura announced, There is a wild, black-footed cat in the neighboring jungle that has been troubling all the animals. Whoever kills it and brings it to King Vanraj will win the contest. This task is a piece of cake for me, said Chitara the leopard. Then Chatura continued. There are two paths to the jungle. One is straight but very dangerous, with thorny bushes, jungle fires and sea storm on the way. The other one is fairly safe but very crooked. You are likely to wander and get lost if you are not cautious. Just then, Bagha the tiger says, Let's take the crooked path. So what if we get a little late? At least we'll get to the jungle and we will not have to endure the difficulties of the straight path. And of course, we all are smart enough not to get lost on the way. Everyone nodded in agreement and they all set out in search for the cat. But due to their sheer bullishness, they all lost their way and started looking for the cat in the wrong direction. They looked for days, but all in vain. All the animals finally decided to return, assuming that the cat might have left the jungle. When Vanraj saw all the animals return without the cat, he was disappointed. He roared with anger. Is no one in this jungle capable of bringing the cat to me? Is no one here worthy of this crown? All the animals looked down with defeat. After a moment of silence, Bagha came forward and said, Your Majesty, the cat clearly got scared and left the jungle. I can bring you any other animal of your choice if you desire. I am extremely good at hunting. I clearly deserve to be the next king. Just then, Gajraj, the elephant, trumpeted. Certainly not. I am bigger and stronger than all the other animals. I believe I should be the next king. Bagha roared at Gajraj with fury. At that moment, Naga, the cobra, interrupted. Of course not. My venom is so strong that it can kill an elephant as big as you. I believe I should be the king of the jungle. Gajraj frowned. Instantly, Bira, the grizzly bear, came forward. How can you say that? I can squish you with my paws before you know it. I am big, strong, and agile. I should be the king of the jungle. Naga hissed with anger. Bagha scowled at Bira and said, You must be joking. You are drowsy and slothful throughout the winters. How will you lead everyone when you are nowhere to be found for half of the year? Bira growled. Chitara, Gainda the rhinoceros, Magar the alligator also came forward to speak. As all the animals squabbled over who should be the next king, suddenly there was a loud screech from somewhere in the sky. Everyone silenced and looked up to see where the sound came from. There, emerging from the crimson sunshine, was the divine golden eagle Garuda, gliding towards the rock with his wings spread wide and a black-footed cat tucked in his beak. All the animals let out a gasp of surprise. Garuda landed on the rock with the dead cat and bowed to the king. Vanraj asked Garuda, "How did you manage to find the cat?" Then Garuda answered, "Your Majesty, when I saw the animals returning to the jungle without the cat, I decided to go and look for the cat myself. But unlike others, I decided to take the straight path. During the course of my journey, I came across a massive jungle fire. The smoke from the fire choked my throat while flying, but I kept going and crossed the fire with all my concentration fixed on the cat. As I flew further, a sea storm obstructed my speed and shoved me around. But I didn't want to slow down. I was determined to bring the cat and decided to fly as high as I could in order to rise above the storm. After failing for the first few times, I finally rose above the clouds and then flew easily towards the jungle. I looked for the cat with all my energy and attention. Eventually, I found it hidden in the thickness of the thorny bushes. I fixed my vision on the cat and gathered all my strength. In spite of the thorns piercing through my body, I attacked the cat with my claws and beak and finally managed to kill it and carry it back. Vanraj was very impressed with Garuda. He said, "Garuda, you chose the right path in spite of its struggles and therefore emerged as the winner. You proved your strength, resilience, and power by bringing this cat to me. I declare you the next king of the jungle with immense pleasure." Garuda accepted the crown with utmost humility. From that day onwards, a golden eagle symbolizes great power and supremacy. The golden eagle teaches us that to be a great leader, one needs sharp, focused vision and resilience to endure difficulties. A good leader must also possess humility and discipline. The moral of the story is, instead of being scared of a storm, we must learn to rise above it with our efforts and determination. We should never follow others blindly and always choose the right path towards our goal. It can be difficult at times, but will lead us to our destination while making us stronger and wiser along the way.